Good afternoon, everybody at Rackham, and welcome to today's collective worship session. Now, before I introduce myself, I wonder if I can have our collective worship counsellors pop to the front of your classrooms and open our assembly for us. I'll give you just a second to read the words, and children, I hope you all join in. Fabulous. Now, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Miss Oliver. I teach in Year 3 and I teach in Year 4 at the moment, although I have been in lots of other areas of the school, but I know most of you have a vague idea of who I am. Now, today, I want to talk to you about a really powerful word, and that's the word that's on the screen for you now. The word yet. Such a strong word, but why am I showing it to you, I wonder? So I want you to just have a think for a moment. I would love it if you can have a think, why do you think I'm showing you this word? What does it actually mean to you? Now, as a class, you might want to just pause me for a second and discuss the word yet. Discuss those two questions. Why do you think I'm showing you this word? And what does it mean personally to you? Have a go for a second, talk to each other, and then come straight back to me. Now, I imagine lots of you have come up with some really interesting answers, and I should think lots of your teachers are very, very impressed right now. Now, the power of yet. Yet. It can mean so many things. It can mean, I'm not on holiday yet. I can't quite do it yet. I'm not a master of chess yet. But the word yet gives us a real strength. It gives us that power to believe that there is the chance that we can, in fact, do something. We can do it if we practice, even though we're not there yet. Now, another way of looking at the word yet is it standing for yes, that Y for yes, every time. Yes, every time, yet. I can't use the column method for addition yet. So it means I can't quite use it every time just yet, but I can if I keep trying. I'm not brilliant at scoring goals in, sorry, children. I'm not great at scoring goals yet. That means maybe I don't get them in every time, but I can if I keep trying. Really important though. Yet, it's not I can't. It's not I won't. It's not, I'm never going to do it. It's, I can't yet, but I'll try. And it's all about using a little thing called perseverance. You might also think about using a little bit of resilience. Take, for example, this girl in the picture. Do you think she was a fabulous rock climber, able to climb away from the adults the first time she ever hooked herself up to those ropes? I don't think so. But do you think she said, I can't, and stopped? No, it might be, I can't yet. And here you can see she's not given up. Now, perseverance though, here we go. It means not giving up when things get difficult. And I know we are absolutely all guilty of that. Me too. Sometimes I do think it's too difficult. I'm not going to try. But that's absolutely not the right attitude to have, because it doesn't enhance our learning. It doesn't let us grow to our full potential. I know we all dream. We absolutely all dream of setting a goal and it being a nice, easy ride to the finish line. Nothing difficult about it. But in reality, let's be honest, we set a goal of what we might want to achieve. And we start by going uphill thinking, okay, it's a bit tricky, but we can do it, we're achieving it. But then quite often, things get in our way. Things are sent to make us really try. Sometimes there are struggles, but actually, it doesn't mean that we give up. It does not mean that we stop and we think, no, I can't, I tried, but I'm not doing it. Yet, it's all about thinking of carrying on and keeping going. For example, have you ever been in a lesson that you found hard to understand? How did it make you feel? Did you want to just give up? Did you think, I'm going to keep going? Did you try harder? Did you think I am going to prove myself wrong? Such an important thing to do. Did you think I can't do it, or I can't do it yet, but I will? Really, really important things. It's a real big difference. I can't do it suggests that's it. I'm not going to bother trying, but I can't do it yet. That powerful little word indicates to everybody, and certainly to ourselves, which is the most important person to believe in ourselves, is us, that we won't give up. Here's a fabulous picture, and I know, especially those children higher up in school, you may well have seen it a lot before. Imagine you're the person on the left-hand side. Here you are thinking, right, I'm going to achieve something. I'm going to do something. But you fall in that pit. And do you know what? You might try hard, but you get to the bottom of it and you're just thinking, I don't know how I'm going to manage it. But bit by bit, you start to climb out. And then quite often people can help you. You can help yourself. And you suddenly start realizing you're getting closer and closer to that aim of being able to do something every time. But realistically, the most important thing is you have to get in the pit to be able to get back out the other side. You've got to commit to wanting to do it. Now, I'm going to show you a little video of some daisies, and I wonder if you can have a quick think about what those daisies symbolize with the power of yet, and more specifically, have a think about how it might link to learning. Now, you might want to pause me again and have a quick chat with your class. Why do you think I showed you the picture of those daisies, that little film? What do you think it symbolized with the word yet? And also, you might want to have a quick chat. Have a look at the pictures on the screen. Do you recognize any of these incredibly famous people? Do you think everything they ever achieved in life happened instantly for them? Do you think they ever had any struggles? Do you think they ever said, I can't? Or do you think they said, I can't yet? Have a ponder. Now, have a think about something you've been doing in school today. And I wonder if you can link it to the steps on screen. Where did you get up to? Did you start at the bottom? I won't do it. Absolutely no way. I will not do it. Did you go a step higher? I can't do it. How about I want to do it? Or the really important question, how do I do it? All of a sudden, our steps are getting higher. We're getting closer to success because we want to know how to do something. We'll try and do it. We can do it. I will do it. Yes, I did it. Where did you achieve today? Have a think about something. Maybe you found a bit of a struggle today. What step did you get up to? What step might you want to find yourself tomorrow? So, our aim, children, and I know we've been at school now for just about a whole half term, and I know our learning is really underway, and you're all doing such incredible things in your classroom. And what I want you to do is I want you to go into the half-term holidays changing your mindset. It's really, really important that we go from I can't to I can't yet, but I will. And it's so important, children. you'll discover how much your learning can grow by simply adding in that word yet. I can't yet. You need to be strong. You need to be brave. But guess what? You absolutely all can do it. I know you can. I have faith and belief in every one of you. Now, before I close our collective worship session today, I'm going to show you a little bit of a video. It is from a very well-known show called Sesame Street, and it's a song all about the power of yet. I hope you enjoy it.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, how does it go?
These no look right.
Oh, we'll never get this.
Oh, you missed the drum. No.
There. 2 plus 2. Oh, boy. Emma will never get it right.
You tried to add, but the numbers came out wrong. You tried to sing, but you didn't know the whole song. You tried to cook, but the food it didn't taste right. You tried to dunk, but you didn't get enough hype. You didn't do it right now, but keep trying. You learn how. You just didn't get it yet, but you'll get it soon, I bet. That's the power of a yet. Yet. That's the power of a yet. Yet. That is what you get with the power of a yet. Come on, you tried to ride, but you couldn't make the letter R. You tried to jump, but you didn't make it very far. You tried to drum, but you couldn't find a downbeat. You tried to dance, but you tripped on your own feet. Just breathe, don't lose control. Keep trying and you reach your goal. You just didn't get it yet, but you'll make it soon, I bet. That's the power of yet. Yet. That's the power of yet. Yet. Ready, get set with the power of a yet. Break it down now. There's no mountain you can climb. It just takes a little time. Cause you got what it takes just to learn from your mistakes. Try again, and one day you'll step up and then you try to add and you get the right answer. You sing the song and you be a great dancer. You dunk the ball and you make the right letter. Everything you do it better. This is what you get. Cause this is what you get. Cause this is what you get with the power of a yet. That's the power of a yet. And that is what you get. And that is what you get. Woo! And that is what you get with the power of a yet.
Well, I wonder if that made some of you think. I really hope it did. Okay, let's see if I can ask the collective worship counselors, children, to come and end our collective worship session. So collective worship counselors, could you come back to the front, please? And I will just get on our final screen for you. Please, can you come to the front? And let's hope, oh, sorry, children, it's not changing it for me. Let me just stop that share. Okay, collective worship counselors, please may you come to the front. And let's close our collective worship session. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day, children. And I really hope that you all have a moment of thought and reflection about how you can, in fact, change your thought process to, I can't do it. I can't do it yet. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.